This tutorial is the virtual condition internal feature. To start off, open up the virtual condition internal PDF file. So what we're going to be doing in this tutorial is I'm going to introduce you to the virtual condition, and we're going to be looking at the virtual condition with regards to the internal feature. So when you have it open, we'll go down to our flowchart here, and what we're going to start off with is the virtual condition. The virtual condition, what it is the constant value of the outer boundary or the constant value of the inner boundary of the feature with regards to the maximum material condition or the least material condition. So depending on what the application is, you might get an inner boundary or an outer boundary dependent on the MMC or the LMC. In the case of an internal feature, which is a hole, we're going to look at MMC and LMC. So we'll talk about MMC first. So the maximum material condition is the constant value. It's going to be a constant value, and it's going to be the inner boundaries of the feature. The least material condition is going to be constant value again, and it's going to be the outer boundary. Now if we scroll down, I've got an example here where I've created a plate and I've created the GD&T for the hole. So in both cases, the hole diameter is supposed to be 25.1 to 25.5. We're going to have a positional tolerance with the diameter in tolerance of 0.1, and we're going to be using ABC as our datums. You don't have to know where the datums are, I just put that in there. And the case on the left is using an M for the maximum material condition, and the case on the right is using an L for the least material condition. Now for the maximum material condition, if we look up here, I've created kind of like a formula for each, how you can calculate it. Is the virtual condition of an internal feature is the size of the maximum material condition feature minus the tolerance of the feature. This results in a constant value for the virtual condition. So the virtual condition for the MMC is an inner boundary. So the inner boundary, what it's going to be is the MMC feature size. So in this case, the maximum material condition is when the part is 25.1 minus the feature tolerance, which is 0.1, and that's going to equal to 25. So the inner boundary of the part is going to be 25. Now we want to know the outer boundary, and the outer boundary will be the least material condition, and that is the virtual condition of an internal feature is the size of the least material condition feature plus the tolerance of the feature. This results in a constant value for the virtual condition. And this is the LMC feature size plus the feature tolerance. So in this case, the least material condition is when the hole diameter is 25.5 and the tolerance is 0.1. When we add that together, we get 25.6. And this concludes our tutorial on the virtual condition internal.